fate should have dared. I rule on earth. I will everywhere. Good as comfort from. Good as one we hold. You're listening to Dominion Voice by Pastor Lanre, Ajanaku.
Now I want to go quickly to what I call product or corporate brand. Every one of us cannot be entrepreneurs, but it is my desire that every one of us here will own our business, even if you have a career. Because, like we always teach here, please always have multiple streams of income. Have multiple streams. So that when one stream gets dry, the other stream can still sustain you. Even though you are keeping your work, please have multiple streams of income. So, corporate brand. We've talked about personal brand and individual brand. So if you are stepping out, maybe you have your own outfit, you have your business. So what do we do when we come to talk of corporate brand? Like you can see on the board, there are several brands there. And if I begin to ask, the F stands for which one? What's that?
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay. What of the IBM talks about? What comes to your mind? Computer. Straight off. Now, Ford. What comes to your mind? Cars. That lady that has a crown on her head in Starbucks. What comes to your mind? Coffee. Now look at that M. Oh, you even know the name. Okay, all of that one written there, Coca-Cola. What comes to mind? The drinks. I mean, now these are brands. These are corporate brands. These are corporate brands. That one that looks like a shell. What's it talking about? What when you see that? Gas. Now, without putting the name, you already know the name. You know that's shell. That's gas. So we have to find out. Oh, it's off. We have to find out exactly. Can I have the mic? I muted it. Okay. So you have to find out. You've got to find out exactly a brand, the brand that you have. I see Nivea here. What's Nivea standing for? She said body stuff. Body stuff. Body cream, lotion. These are brands. These are brands, as it were. So how do you build a product or corporate brand? Number one, please note this. We've talked about personal brand, now we are talking about product brand. What do you do? Number one, determine who you want to reach. The world is wide, and one cannot reach everyone. One cannot be everything to everyone. You've got to be specific. This is very important. You want to reach out. Who do you want to reach out to? If you are in a textile business or clothing business, who are your targets? You can't reach everybody in the clothing business. I know somebody who is in the clothing business. Our target is the high-end, very few people up there in the society. If you are going to make suits, who are the people you want to reach? Do you want to make customized suits that is expensive? Or you want to make a suit that will be nice and still be affordable for everybody? Middle class, upper class, or the lower class? In every corporate branding that you want to do, you have to find out who you want to reach. You've got to find out. You have to, the world is too wide for you to embrace everything. No. You've got to create a niche for that which you want to do. Determine. You can't reach everybody. Be specific. Create your niche. Stay there. Stay there. Some time ago, there's someone I know who was going into oil and gas business, and he said, which is downstream marketing. And when you're going to market oil and gas downstream, it's a lot. It's a lot. You can have a lot of clients. But just made up his and said, well, I'm going to service financial institutions and churches. Those are the people I want to reach. And do you know, as he went into it, the wider it became. What people don't know is that we think when you are specific or you are focused, you think you don't have enough to chew. No. You've not dug deep down. You've got to dig deep down. There's a massive opportunity there. You've got to determine who you want to reach. Who do you want to reach? Determine the person, the group of people you want to reach. You've got to determine. You've got to be specific. I was talking to a lady some time ago. She was listening to Dominion Voice, and she's in the US. She's a nurse. And when she listened to Dominion Voice, and I think we talked that day about you being a doctor and still bring out the entrepreneurship of the side of the doctor. She said, well, I think I can also do something as a nurse. So she went and registered an organization. And the organization is for nurses, posting nurses to people who are old in their homes. Like, nurses visiting people at their various locations. She wasn't keeping her job, so she registered it. And government got government license and all. And then she put the advert out there, and a lot of nurses came on her platform. So when she pushes people to go treat people at home, she was earning a certain percentage. Maybe government was paying according to maybe about $35 per hour for those services, while she was paying the people who were working there about $25 per hour. So administrative costs and all with her profit there. And as at the time we were discussing, the person who was preparing her books looked at her and said, if you continue this way, very soon you will be raking in at least $1 million every year. She said she didn't believe it. She just started with just a seed. So what am I talking about? Create a niche. She just made up her mind. Nothing is so wide. So I want to involve entrepreneurship to it. So she went and registered, got the plate, got herself licensed, and got a lot of people on the platform, and there she went. So you have to create a niche. Our niche is nurses should go treat people at home. That's a niche. So you've got to find out your niche. Number 2, have a clear and simple mission statement. You must have a clear and simple mission statement that is clear. That is clear, a clear statement or expression of what your company is passionate about. What you are passionate about. One's purpose and existence. Determine your strategy. Once you have your mission statement spelled out clearly, it helps you to determine the strategy you will put in place. And your mission statement should tell people what you do and what one does in clear and simple manner. Dominion Voice. Empower people to dominate, raise the level of class. Simple. Nike. Just do it. Encouraging people to be very athletic. You've got to have you have to have a clear mission statement. Your mission statement determines the direction of your brand. It is very important. Have a clear mission statement. And when anybody picks your brand and they look at your mission statement, they know where you are going to, irrespective of where you are currently. They know this is where you are going to. People should not read your mission statement and be cracking their head to say, oh, what is this about? No. You must have a clear mission statement. Number 3, look into existing similar brand within the industry niche. You have to look. Now, please listen carefully. The brand, your corporate brand, there are some brands that are already there. Are you there? There are some that are already there who have made a name. But you know what? Don't let those names intimidate you. Are you there? Now let me give you this quick story. Do you remember the story of the man that was born, that was paralyzed, and just was in a house? And they wanted to take that man into the house to see Jesus, like just to pray for him. They said the Bible said the whole place was filled. But these guys were not intimidated. You know where they went? They went to the roof. Now they said there was no place inside. Look at that. When you read that scripture, there was no place in the inside. Everyone was choked. Everybody stood even close to the mouth of Jesus. When these guys opened the roof and they brought this man that was paralyzed and was coming down, the Bible said they made way for him. Because as the man was coming down, except you move back, you shift, this man was going to land on you. Are you there? They made room for him. Now listen to me. Whatever you want to do, there are people who are there already. They want to intimidate you. They are big. But you know what? When you arrive, they will make room for you. Amen. They'll make room for you. Because they don't want you to land on them. When this guy was being brought down, they said, what's this? Is this a plane? Or is this a wood? Or what is it? It was a paralyzed man. You know, people who are paralyzed will be quite heavy. And when they saw, hey, this man's going to hit on us, everybody said, shift. Everybody made room. Now listen to me. When your brand appears, room will be made for you. Amen. So please, look at the existing brand. Don't be intimidated by them. But after you have looked at it, from where they stopped, look at the difference you are going to create. Your strength is in your difference, not in your similarity. It's not that. Your strength is in your difference. So don't try to become somebody else. If you try to become somebody else, the best you can be is you will be number 2. That person you want to copy is already number 1. So don't try to become somebody else. Don't try to become somebody else. Be yourself. Your strength is in your difference. Amen. Your strength is in your difference. And stay with your difference. Our goal is to differentiate from the other competitors. Research your competitor, benchmark their brand, find out how they develop their brand, and benchmark them. Do it better. Make your brand easier to remember and recognizable compared to others. And then number 4, you are building a corporate brand. Number 4, create your brand logo. Are you there? Now we put some things there on the screen earlier. We looked at just some symbols and you're able to attach them to it. You must get to a point where when your logo comes out, people know, oh, this is this person. You have to create a brand logo. Your logo can be placed in different places. It may be on books. You want to give souvenirs, put your logo there. There are times you put your logo there, don't put your name. Let people ask, what's that logo about? There are times you put your name, you don't put your logo. There are times you put your logo and your name. Now when you see Coca-Cola, you don't need much ado. You just that's Coca-Cola. When you see Shell, just a Shell drawn there, you just know this is oil and gas. Why? Because they built the brand. So you have to have a logo. Your logo will outlive you. Your brand, the corporate brand must always outlive you. Coca-Cola today was founded many years back. Oh no, the founders of Coca-Cola, they've gone home, they've died and left. But that brand is still there. Please build your brand logo. Number 5, build a brand name or a brand slang. It must come from your organization mission statement. It must come to point to your industry. It must come, there must be a voice that it will put to it. If I should mention a few, if you are very close to advert, and I mention Toyota, what will be the brand? What is the slang for Toyota? Toyota. Say, good thinking, good product. Toyota. Good thinking, good product. Isn't it? Nike. Just do it. Are you there? Yeah. Dominion voice. Empower people, empower to dominate, build the people of class. You must have one. You must have one. That is what will speak. It will speak out. That is like, but what is the mission statement? Have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the over the vision to see, over the birds of the air, and every living thing that creep upon the earth. Dominate wherever you are. You must have. So when your logo comes up, people can know. Will this happen overnight? No. It takes time. You are in real estate, you must have a logo. You are in financial business, you must have a logo. Your personal logo or your company logo. You are a medical doctor, or even medical doctors, they have their own logos. I mean, general health people, you put a cross like this with a snake all around it. How many of us have noticed that? Yeah, that's it. That's what happened when Moses lifted up the rod and the serpent, and the whoever looks at it will be healed. That's where they got that from. Oh yes. So you have to have a logo. You got to have it. And then lastly, in building a corporate brand, if I take questions, you must have unbroken focus. We said it on personal brand. Also, you have it here on corporate branding. You must have a focus. Paul said, this one thing I do, forgetting those things that are behind and I press forward. David said, one thing have I desired, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold his beauty. One thing, you've got to have an unbroken focus. Paul also said, I magnify my ministry. Please don't break your focus. When you break your focus, you reduce your speed. When you look back, you drop your speed. You must look intensely at it. It must not be you alone thinking about it. Get other people to think along with you. Ask people, what can I do differently? How can I reach other people? What can we do differently? Because you can't see everything all together. The focus must be clear. There are a lot of things that want to take you out, but you have to keep your focus. Please keep your focus. Shall we pray?